Okay, we're gonna have to NATO that away. This is not good, guys. Our tower's down to 394. Okay, we're gonna have to risk it. Let's go in with a log on offense onto that stuff right there. Let's go with the knight and bats. Come on, we've got to take that out. And oh my god. Oh no, no. Hey guys, it's right here and welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today we are at 5147 on the ladder, actually 9,999th in the world, of course pushing on ladder with the 2.9 mortar cycle deck that we know and love. This deck still rocking it on ladder, still very effective if you do master all of the interactions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into a battle. Alright, so hopping into this battle against BK from the clan The Clique. Good luck to this guy. And starting off the match, we don't have Tornado in my starting hand, so we'll start off with Spear Golems, and looks like it's going to be a Mortar mirror match. Now, it's probably going to be Mortar bait, just being honest here, but let's go ahead and go with a Mortar on our side right here. His Mortar is definitely going to lock onto our tower, but hey, you know what? We'll get our own Mortar lock onto his, hopefully. Anyways here, log onto all that stuff. Unfortunately, our Mortar does not lock, but hey, you know what? We're actually pretty much tied in damage. Knight down will go ahead and finish off that Goblin gang, and let's see if we can actually NATO that miner to the King's Tower, and there we go. Look at that King Tower activation right at the beginning of the match. Exactly what I want to see going into this match. And in addition to that, we're pretty much tied in damage. I know he has both my towers down decently low, but you know, I have one tower even to his. So anyways here, he's gonna go with a mortar. This is one thing I really like to do. I like to mirror his mortar placement and then go with Spear Golem. So here, okay, actually the mortar will finish off that right there. So let's go with bats, let's go with an ice spirit, and unfortunately that mortar is actually gonna lock onto that tower for one hit. So yeah, we're definitely in a bit of a disadvantage right here, both in elixir and in damage. So yeah, we definitely have to make some moves here, hopefully get a lock on to the tower. So here, as we head towards Sun Elixir, looks like he's going to go ahead and go with a miner here. So let's go with a knight in the back to predict, and just unfortunately just NATO those bats back. We did not have a good answer at all, so the NATO would have to suffice. And let's just go ahead and go with a mortar on the opposite lane. He's actually going to go with a goblin gang right there, and let's see here. Let's go with the spear golems right there. That'll tank for the mortar shot. Spear golems will also dodge the mortar shot. And let's go with let's go with an ice spear in the middle. Let's go with a log. Let's go with a knight, and there we go. That's going to actually tank for that mortar. Mortar is down. Mortar's locked onto the tower. Let's go ahead and NATO down all this stuff right there. And look at that, really healthy mortar locked onto the tower. That's definitely going to be quite a few hits. 2 hits, taking the tower down to 20 to 90. So now we are in the damage advantage. Let's go in with a mortar. Let's go with an ice spirit right there. Let's go with spear goblins. Let's go with bats onto the miner. Let's go with a log onto the goblin gang. This deck cycles so fast. And there we go. Super healthy miner, NATOing away those bats. I'll definitely take a negative trade to get the mortar locked onto the tower. And there we go. Mortar's taking that tower down to 1204. So that's actually 2 rockets away. So let's go ahead and start off with our defensive mortar. So mortar's right there. We'll go and splash out the rascal girls. Let's see here. Let's go with the knight down onto the miner. And let's see here. Let's go with an ice spear and a tornado onto all of this stuff right there. Let's go with some bats down right there to go and tank for all this stuff. And there we go. That push is gone. Let's go ahead and just send in our rocket. Rocket down. And we just need to cycle back to one more rocket. And that is going to be GG. So let's go with the knight right there, maybe predicting the miner. Let's go with ice spear right there, take out the bats. Let's go with a NATO right there. Let's go let's go with spear gums and bats right there on to the miner. And there we go, we cycle back to our rockets. Let's just go ahead and send that in as soon as we possibly can to the closest tile. That's gonna be GG. And as you can see, absolutely finessing a mortar bait matchup. This deck does really well against mortar bait. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop right back into another match. Alright, so looks like this next match is going to be against my name from the clan Girthquake. So good luck to this guy. And starting off this match, we're going to go ahead and let's see here. Okay, let's just go ahead and go with Spear Goblins right there and NATO to go ahead and get a nice King's Tower activation on that Goblin Barrel. Those Spear Goblins are going to try and get some chip damage onto the tower, but looks like he's going to go with a Skeleton Army. So let's go with our bats right there. Hopefully he doesn't zap them out. That would be really annoying, but we can go ahead and counter push with our mortar because we are against some sort of bait deck by the looks of it. So So that obviously means that we do have a relatively good matchup. And let's see here. He's going to go ahead and use a poison. So definitely a very interesting variation of bait. And let's see here. Mortar's going to get 2 or 3 hits on the tower. Spear Goblins also get some chip damage. And there we go. Almost 1,000 damage lead after this very first exchange. So definitely looking very good. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go with an Ice Spear in the back. Actually, no, let's go with a NATO right there. And to see if he has a miner, no, he's just gonna straight up minion horror at the bridge. Not sure exactly what he was thinking, but let's just go ahead and go with an Ice Spirit. And let's see here. Let's go with a mortar and a log. Oh, okay, we absolutely missed the log, but as you can see, the activated King's Tower got us right there. Taking care of that Goblin Bale right there, despite that mistake. But let's just go with a Knight right there. That'll tank for the Barbarians. Let's try and drag that left Barbarian outside of the mortar range. Unfortunately, mortar will go down, but yeah, you know what? We still managed to take almost no damage onto our tower. So anyways, as we head closer to double elixir time as well as 10 elixir, let's just go ahead and play a mortar down once again. Not exactly sure if he has like a Tesla or an Inferno tower at this point, but let's just go with a mortar right there. Get our bats ready, and he's just gonna go with another Dark Prince in the back. I'm really kind of confused as to what kind of deck this guy's using. Let's go with bats. Oh, thank you for the log value, by the way. And let's see here. He's gonna go with arrows, and let's go with a Knight. And of course, NATO will finish off that Goblin Barrel while taking 0 damage once again onto the tower. Mortar is super healthy on this tower, and look at this. We're just absolutely dominating this match. Let's see here. Let's go with a defensive mortar right there, because that mortar is gonna bring that tower down to rocket log range. So let's go ahead and go with an Ice Spirit right there. Take out those Barbarians right there with the help of that mortar. Let's go with some Spear Goblins right there. That'll go ahead and at least force out a response, if not take that tower down within rocket range. Looks like it's actually going to be taken down within rocket range, and 30 more seconds is all we need to hold on to take that dubs here. Let's go with an Ice Spear onto that Goblin Barrel right there. Let's go ahead and go with a Tornado onto that Minion Horde. Let's go with Spear Goblin, catch that one that we accidentally missed. And with 19 seconds left, not too much this guy can do. Let's just go ahead right here, get a Knight in the back. Better be safe than sorry. Bats at the bridge, rinsing and repeating. 10 seconds left. Let's go ahead and go with an Ice Spear, and that's gonna be GG. Let's go ahead and send in that rocket once again to that closest tile, and that is going to be good game right there. And as you can see, we've just pushed ourselves up to 5,200 trophies, guys. Let's go. Definitely, you know, definitely a pretty good achievement on the ladder, but let's just go ahead and hop into one last battle. I generally like to make my videos 3 battles long, so let's just go ahead and hop into this battle against Jota. Now here, we don't have a Tornado in our starting hand, so we're going to go ahead and go a little bit more aggressive to try and cycle back to it, which is exactly what we did. Let's go with Spear Goblins right there. Unfortunately, he does zap them out. And let's see here. Let's see. He's not gonna play. Oh, there we go. So let's go ahead and go with a NATO right there, getting an activated King's Tower as well as a Mortar Lock onto the tower right there. Let's see. Let's go with a Knight. There we go. We actually catch that miner, and we can go with Spear Goblins right there. His zap is out of hand, and look at this. The King Tower is actually going to help us take care of those minions. 0 damage taken on our towers, so definitely relatively smooth first exchange right there. Still relatively even on our damage, but I do believe we have a slight elixir advantage. So here he's gonna go with his skeleton army onto that onto the stuff right there. Let's go with some bats taking out the stuff. He's gonna go with a princess, unfortunately, and let's see here. Let's go ahead and just log out that Goblin Barrel right there, and let's see if that log's gonna hit the princess. No, it's not. And oh my god, that was really bad, guys. Unfortunately, we screwed up our Ice Spirit. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to use our Knight to take that out. So let's see here. He's going to go with the Goblin Gang. Knight will go ahead and take that stuff out relatively easy. And let's see here. Let's go with some Spear Goblins here. And we can go ahead and probably just follow up with an offensive mortar if he doesn't play anything. And yep, let's just go and go with our mortar and see what he has. Let's see. Oh no, he has an Inferno Tower. This is not good, guys. I mean, while bait is a relatively easy matchup, this one is a little bit tougher just because of how much bait this deck actually has. So here, let's see here. Let's go with some Spear Goblins right there in case he tries to River Princess. Okay, looks like he doesn't, but let's just go ahead and go with an offensive mortar as soon as we reach about 8 elixir or so. Keep keep the pressure on, see what this guy goes with. He's gonna go with his skeleton army right there. Let's see, let's go with a NATO onto that mini horde, bats onto that stuff, Ice Spear taking this stuff out. Let's go with a knight, predicting the miner. Unfortunately, no mortar hits onto the tower, but we have cycled back to another mortar, so let's go ahead immediately place that down. Spear goblins predicting that in front of tower. Now let's see here, bats right there. Unfortunately, we don't catch it, but Ice Spear hopefully will reset it before it takes it out. And come on, can the mortar get a hit onto the tower? Oh, it looks like it's not going to happen, guys. This is not looking too good. But hey, you know what? Let's just resort to the rocket cycling, because you know, when you can't break through, you can always rocket cycle. Rocket is kind of like the second win condition in this deck, in my opinion. So here, let's go with a knight. Unfortunately, not catching the miner, but let's see here. Spear goblins right there, taking out the goblin gang relatively smoothly. We did take a little bit of damage, but as you can see, we are in a damage lead at this point. So 10 seconds left before heading into overtime. Let's see here. Let's just go with another defensive mortar. Let's go ahead and go, let's see, with a NATO. Let's go with some bats onto that deep miner right there. And unfortunately, we don't catch that miner with the knight. Unfortunately, we really need to start catching them. But let's see here. Let's just go in with another rocket. I don't see him building up too much of a big push on us. But anyways here, these pushes are actually really difficult to defend. So really well played on his part. Let's go with a NATO right there. Let's go with a log onto the barrel. Oh my god, we missed the barrel. That's not good. That's really bad, guys. Let's go with bats right there. Let's see here. Taking out that minion and that miner. And he's actually in the damage lead. So he's actually playing super duper well right now. Keeping the pressure up and stopping me from being able to just straight up rocket cycling. So definitely really well played on his part. Let's go out here with a barrel. Oh, that knight with just 3 elixir down the drain. That is not good, guys. Let's see here. His tower is actually just let's see, 2 logs and a rocket away. So here, let's go with bats right there. Ooh, we actually catch that miner with the NATO. And let's see here, Ice Spirit will finish that off. And let's just go ahead and go with another defensive mortar right there. That will go ahead and take out the princess. That is the deep barrel. So let's go ahead and get a knight down to take that out. And we can go ahead and go in with another rocket, guys. We are just 2 rockets and a log away. So let's go right here with our NATO. Let's see here, let's go with an Ice Spirit right there. Bats to take out the miner, guys. This is super duper close. And let's see here, let's go with a knight right there to catch all that stuff. Let's go in right here with a log. This is actually a really difficult matchup because we can't get a log onto the tower. We always have to use it on defense, so we have to figure a way to get past that. Let's go with an Ice Spirit. Let's go with some spear goblins right there. And let's see here. Okay, we're gonna have to NATO that away. This is not good, guys. Our tower's down to 394. Okay, we're gonna have to risk it. Let's go in with a log on offense onto that stuff right there. Let's go with the knight and bats. Come on, we gotta take that out. And oh my god. Oh no, 23 HP. Okay, this is bad, guys. We have to catch this next miner. Let's see, Ice Spear. Yes, we do catch it. Okay, let's go with spear goblins right there. That'll go ahead and take this stuff out. Come on. Has he cycled back to his zap? Let's go with the rocket right there. Let's go with the log as soon as we possibly can. Have we actually managed to win this match? And come on. Yes, there we go. Oh my god, we barely got away with that win. GG, well played. That guy played so well in that matchup, but you know what? We managed to catch the win, so that's all that matters. Top 6,000 in the world. GG right there. But unfortunately, guys, that's all I've got time for in today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below, as well as a subscription to my channel. And as always, this is Legendaray, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.